Hi, I'm Gary Woobers with Ascend Business Strategies, coach, trainer, speaker, and author. Have you ever tried to push a string? How did it work for you? When you think about leadership, I hope you realize that whether you are speaking about a millennial or any other generation, you have to lead from the front, not the back. It is much easier to lead the string forward from the front than try to push it where it needs to be from the back. As I share my final blog with you on the subject of the millennial employees, I thought I would share some strategies that will help you turn your millennial worker into a millennial leader in your organization. The first thing I need to address is how the millennial looks at leadership in general. The millennial's view of leadership is quite different from that of other generations. Younger workers are part of a generation that's moving away from traditional, structured leadership. They prefer a transparent business organization where collaboration is key, rather than hierarchical management. Let me share some specific strategies that will help you follow in order for your millennial in your organization to become a well-balanced leader. Coach millennials on decision making. Although potential leaders need to understand how teams work, and that is a strength of this generation, they also need to be able to make the occasional tough decision. Most millennials have to learn this decision-making capability to become successful leaders, and it's up to their supervisor to teach, coach, and model this process. Share knowledge through a plan. Take time to share with new millennial leaders all parts of the company and their interconnected dependencies. Create a plan that outlines the various roles as well as the goals of the organization. This connects millennials to how their role impacts the company's vision and mission. Establish appropriate levels of sharing. Millennials have a tendency of blending work with personal time. Now this sets up a potential for sharing that may very well veer into sharing too much. Remember, this is a share everything, social media generation. Co-workers often are more than just colleagues. Modeling boundaries for a new leader and encourage them to do the same with their teams is paramount. Spell out for the new leader exactly what her role for leadership and responsibilities look like. Explain that management is more than a title and completing some paperwork. The people aspect of the job will have to be detailed out, and you will need to check for appropriate level of understanding. Coach your new leader on the standard operating procedures for managing within your organization. Focus on the basics, like expectations for every employee they lead, timely follow-up, tracking performance in writing, and holding people accountable. These are the few but important areas will strengthen your team. This will bring a new level of leadership capabilities to your millennial worker. I have been working on writing a book the last several months, and I'm putting the final edits on it this month. If you would like to receive a free PDF download of the 21 ways to attract, retain, and engage millennials, just follow the link and fill out your information. I will email you a copy when it's completed this month. Just think, you could learn 21 ways to attract, retain, and engage your millennials in your organization. This generation will be the largest generation in the workforce in the next couple of years. Isn't it time you learn some strategies that will help you and your team communicate and develop this generation? As I leave you today, my challenge to you: give of yourself freely, love openly each day, and make a difference in the world. Make it a great day. I'll see you next week.